Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your full body MetCon strength with weights workout. In this workout, we have 3 circuits, and we'll be working with both dumbbells, kettlebells, if you've got them, an optional bench, and of course, a mat. We'll be working the entire body, getting both strength and cardio through metabolic conditioning, and of course, I'll give you lots of different options to work to your level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our bodies warm. So go ahead and march or jog, whatever you need to do just to get your legs moving, pump those arms, we'll get the blood flowing, get the energy up, and then we'll get a little bit of movement prep. So some mobility and just some things to get our body's temperature up and ready to move. Let's roll those hips. You can keep it low to the ground if you need to. You can take it a little bigger, right through there. So 3 circuits today. Every circuit has something a little bit different to get your heart rate up. So we get MetCon, metabolic conditioning. Let's add a little squat right here. And also building strength. So everything is going to have both lower body, upper body, and then of course adding in lots of core as we go. So let's take it up with that nice big Y and then drive the hips to the back, just like this, just to get that stretch through the back of the legs here to here. So within this, everything will repeat a second time through. We have 40-second intervals, everything except a swing, which is gonna close off each of our last exercises in the circuit. Cross those arms right here, and then we're gonna step out nice and wide right here. So, second round, we will give you something a little bit different. If you wanna make things a little more challenging or add a little bit of balance, a little bit more core, something like that. So, get excited because I will give you options. You can always keep it back to basics as we have talked about, or you can add on if you want something a little bit different. Go ahead right here, arms up to the eye, tap it back, right here. If you want, you can drop it low into that lunge. You don't have to get super low. I'm not gonna get super low because of this knee. Still rehabbing a bit, right here. Let's go ahead and take it all the way down. You can either just hold it here if going all the way down is not right for you, or take this hand here if you can. Big stretch up, reach through. You can even drop that back knee, world's greatest stretch. Such a good stretch, that's what we call it that. We get spine, we get hips, we get back, we get arms, we get legs. Go ahead and step that in. Switch to that other side. Again, you can start here, hold it here if that's best for you, or take it here, walk that foot out, reach up, reach through. So back to basics, and then we are adding some core. So get excited about that. Go ahead and join me on the mat. You either can be in this high plank position or on your knees. Let's zip up the core right through here, a little forward and back, little side to side. You can do that on your knees as well. We can even add a little rotation through here if this is better on your knees. Just stretch out through the back, but also get the core fired up. Let's get one more each way, then we'll work our way back up to our feet and jump in with that first circuit. Walk those hands back right here. Pedal your feet and slowly roll it up right here. All right, team, so tap it out and reach. So we are starting with a right side and left side B stance squat. What does that mean? That means we're gonna be a little bit staggered and similar to a kickstand deadlift. It's gonna put us a little off balance, bring those hamstrings up. You can always just do a regular squat, all right? What we're also gonna do is we're going to rack the weight, all right? So we're racking weight. You can do dumbbell or kettlebell. I'm gonna take it with a kettlebell, but if that doesn't feel right for you, you can take it to a dumbbell. So you're here, that weight is racked. If you wanna hold it with 2 hands, that works too. And then we're gonna put the foot here, weight here, B stance squat. We got right side and left side. Second time through, we're gonna add a little knee cross just to get the core engaged a little bit more. All right, I'm going with a 20, not too heavy, just because of this knee, but go heavy if you can. You're gonna kind of tuck it right in that elbow. Again, if you need this hand here, you can. Let's zip up that core in 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds, right here. So this one is like a kickstand or B stance, right? Like we do in those kickstand deadlifts. Maybe you've done those with me before. So it essentially is just giving you a little bit of balance, but the foot that is flat on the ground is the one that is taking more of the weight. Again, I'm here, but I know what this is like. Sometimes just having a hand on it here, it's still offset, still getting our core working hard, but making it tougher just by having the weight on one side and then up on that toe. We got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're gonna take it same thing on the other side. This is where my watch always gets in the way, so I know some of you can relate. If you want to, again, put this hand here or hold it with 2 hands. Other foot is slightly back, staggered in that kickstand or that B stance. Let's sit, here we go. And here, core engaged, sit, and up. Yes, you can. Breathe. Right here, sit low, drive it up. Again, flat foot on the ground is doing more of the work. This is just giving you balance. Yes, you're pushing through it a little bit, but it's more your stability. All right, we got 10 seconds. Again, second time through, we'll add a little knee cross as an option to make things a little more fun, right? 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, this time, we're gonna take it with a bent over row. So 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells are alternating. You're just bringing those elbows up and down. Second time through, I'm gonna give you the option to elevate it, but for now, grab those weights. Here's what I want you to think about. Nice flat back in the hinge. Pull those weights up towards the hips, squeezing the shoulder blades, elbows in. If this stance doesn't feel good for you, stagger here, but we're going both hands working, or again, you can alternate. Next round, we're gonna alternate from an elevated position. Ready? Here we go. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Pull those elbows up. Weights can go a little bit down in front of your body. You just don't want to feel that pull in your low back. That's why I like to pull them towards my hips. That way I get it out of the upper back and shoulders and really focus on those big muscles down along my spine. Breathe. Yes, you can. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, this time we are taking it down either on your back or on the bench, and we're just doing a little toe tap. We're gonna add some weight as we come back into it. Join me here, flat or flat, and just start with the toes. If you're on the bench, you can have your hands here or underneath your hips. And then if you're on the bench too, drop those toes down a little bit more. So it's a core stability move. When we come back to it, we're gonna add some triceps right here. Again, up. Here to here, pull everything in. If you're feeling spicy, you wanna extend those legs out, you can, but we got more coming for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees on. Woo! Back up onto your feet, team. All right, so here we go. We're going back to that weight, dumbbells or kettlebells, B stance squat, but we're gonna cross the knee into it. If that doesn't feel right for you, 2 hands here and here, or you can take it just bringing the knee up without the cross, or just keep it regular like we just did. 1 weight racked if you can. 1 foot B stance, zip up the core. We got 40 seconds again. We're doing the little knee cross, optional, otherwise just your squat. Here we go, squat and cross. I like to have this hand out That really helps me to engage that deep core. So again, legs are still working hard, especially that flat foot on the ground, just like for balance. Knee comes up to balance, so all the core works, and then little rotation. So many things working, right? That's why we love this move. Even one of these things, the racked weight on one side, the kickstand toe on one side, those will work your core, but we're adding a lot of different things. Breathe and relax. Woo! You know me, I can never get enough of the sneaky core. Let's take it to the other side. So again, racked on the toe, B stance, crossing if you want, if you can, 1 or 2 hands on the weight. Here we go. And here. And across. Woo! Deep, pull all the way in. Breathing through it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so this time, if you have a bench, we're gonna put one heavy weight down on the ground, and we're gonna row from here. So here's what it looks like. Elbows here. If you don't have that option, one heavy weight on the ground, your stance is here. All right, so this way, we're making it harder for the core, but you're either elevated in the plank or pulling from the ground. All right, so go ahead, meet me here on the elbows, take the feet back, zip up the core, row from the ground. Here we go. You can also just do a regular row. Your call, your workout, you do you. Be where you are today. Trying to keep the hips square, even though you're gonna get a little bit of movement, that's okay. Everything pulled up and in, nice and tight. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last time, with our triceps, you can have 1 or 2 weights. I'm gonna go with my 15s here. Last time with our toe tap, if you want, we're gonna add some triceps to it, just like this. All right, you can also do 1 dumbbell, up to you. It can look like this, or hands on either side. Oh, why did I do that? All right, team, so tuck the core if you wanna just, oof, a little bit of dirt on those. If you wanna just do the toe tap, here we go. Start with your toes, 1 at a time, deep core, shift those arms back, triceps. Since it's only one set, I'm trying to go with these 15s. It's always my right one that struggles a bit on these, and that's okay. I'm gonna slow it down, take my time. Again, if you can drop those toes lower than the bench, or if you wanna straighten the legs if you're on the mat, up to you. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! Right here. Stretch it out right there. All right, team. So, as I said, we're gonna close out each circuit with a swing. But before we do that, we're gonna do our deadlift, all right? So your deadlift is your prep work for your swing, and if you wanna keep it just the deadlift, you can do that as well. So we're just going to drive our hips to the back, weights stay close to the front of the legs, stand up straight. 40 seconds, deadlift, then we're taking it to a swing. Let's close this out. Are we ready? Shoulders back, core engaged. Here we go. Down, stand up straight. These are pretty strong muscles. So if you're working with super light weights and you're like, I don't really feel that, go heavier if you can, if you have that option. Push the hips to the back, soft bend in the knees. Here, if you're feeling your back, you can always shift those weights a little more to the side, or bend your knees a little bit more. Making sure those weights stay close to the front of the body. Paint the front of your legs with the weights. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, so that is our prep work. You can do that again, or you can take it to a swing. It is totally up to you. You're starting with that hinge, you're driving it up, lock it out, let it drop. So your power comes from here, lock out at the top, then let it drop. All right, team, shoulders back, core engaged. 30 seconds, deadlift or swing. 3, 2, 1. Let it drop. Here we go. Drop. So you're locking out at the top. We're not hyperextending. I don't want you to push those hips so far forward. You want to stop at the top. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal your feet right through here. Woo! Yes, team. All right, so grab a quick sip of water and we are on to circuit 2. Here we go, team. All right, 1 circuit down. Second circuit, very similar. Back to basics. Second time through, add a little extra. Cheers, y'all. All right, we're gonna take it, starting with just a lunge. Here's what I want. Again, getting the core working, 1 heavy weight on the inside. If your right foot forward is here, we're here. So just your regular lunge, all right? Now, what we're gonna add is a little rotation to make that core work harder. But again, just by having the weight on that side, you're gonna feel it. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back on the train tracks. Here we go. Down, drive up and in. So train tracks meaning my weights are hip distance apart, shoulders are back. And here, right here. Stand up and down. I'm letting my chest drop a little bit. What I'm not letting myself do is really pull into the side that the weight is on. So you see we're doing the opposite. We're weighting it at the bottom offset than when we have it right here. We got 5 seconds. Front leg working hard. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, same thing, other side. I may not get as low, and that's okay. If you need to modify, of course, you can tap back. But let's go ahead and drop it back, shoulders back, core engage in 3, 2, 1. So if you need to tap back rather than that stationary lunge, that works too. Because I have the kettlebell, I'm able to go all the way to the ground. You don't have to do that, especially if you just have 1 dumbbell. Again, hip distance apart. So that's gonna help us keep our balance, making sure we're not leaning. Stabilize here. We call that anti-core, right? We're making sure we're not flexing or laterally flexing. Our core has to work to keep our body stable while the weight pulls us on one side. Yes, you can. We got 3, 2, 1. We'll come back to that. All right, let's go ahead and take it down on the bench. We're gonna take it to a regular press. So bench press or floor press, meet me down here. Here's what we've got. We're gonna turn those elbows in just a bit, bring them down here to here. You can also do this on the mat. When we come to that second round, we're gonna add a little bicycle to it, one of my favorite combos, so we really get it working. Go ahead and bring those weights up. Core engaged, regular press. Here we go. Up and in. power. Right here. And here. If you have that bench, one of the advantages, don't worry if you don't have it, is that we can let those elbows drop a little lower. One, it's a built-in stretch, right here. And then a lot of work to come up. That's what we love about it. Breathe. And here. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Set those down, up onto your feet. All right, this time we're just gonna do a standing march for your core. So we're here, 2 weights, march and march. If you're feeling spicy, you wanna rack them, it's gonna be a little bit harder, but standing core, march, here we go. 2 weights, bring it up. So you notice almost everything we do today has a core focus, right? A lot of things that we're working on in the BodyFit Athletic Club for Core 360 or past core programming. But sneaky core, as I like to call it, right here. Keeping those shoulders pulled back, chest open, core stacked, so stacking the ribs over the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, back to the top. This time with our lunge, we're gonna do a small little rotation. We're just letting the weight come towards that heel, then stand up straight. Nothing fancy. We're just gonna let it drop. If that's not right for you, just keep the weight on one side. If you can, small little twist for core. Here we go. And up right here. This hand out tends to help. I'm not turning in the hips, right? I'm turning in my torso. Woo, there's the balance. If you need to grab onto something, grab onto something. Could be really helpful if you need it. Stabilize and rotate. So it's gonna throw your balance, so you have to stabilize similar to when we put that knee across, right? Sneaky core. And up. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, team. Same thing. Other side. Nice wide stance, shoulders back. So again, we have to stabilize and rotate. Similar to this. Stabilize and rotate. Similar, but different. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up. Here we go. And breathe. Again, that's why I like this with kettlebell. I can think of bringing it down towards that back leg, or back heel, rather. And up. Seconds. Lots of stabilizing. That's why I'm not talking very much, or maybe I am, but last one. You can always tell something is really hard when I stop talking, right? All right, team. We are back down with that press. This time you can add legs going out and in. Not that toe tap, but a bicycle to make it a little tougher. And again, sneaky core. So we're here, bring them up, deep core. You can start with that bicycle if you want, and then add the press. 3, 2, 1. Start here. I like to find a rhythm with it, right? I find this most helpful. Breathe, yes. I know. 10 seconds right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Up onto your feet. All right, we are back to that march. Maybe you want to go a little lighter. I know I am, because we're going to add the march we're gonna add some biceps, all right? One or both sides. Again, adding some arms, making it a little tougher for your core, all right? So you're stabilizing as the knee comes up, curl, slowly down. Take your time, shoulders back, feet hip distance apart. Let's do it. And here, I know. Yes. In and down, slow and controlled. So these smaller muscles, biceps and tris, we feel it a lot, even with just one set, right? Take it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. All right, let's close out this circuit one more time. Again, you can either do a deadlift or take it to a kettlebell swing. Your choice, your pick, it's your workout. You do you. Just your deadlift, dumbbells or kettlebells, or a kettlebell swing to add a little power. All of it is hinge, hamstrings, glutes, core, all the way through the lower body. Zip it up. Let's prep it. 3, 2, 1. Power up. Let it drop. And if you're feeling spicy and you know the handoff swing, hand it off right here. Yes, you can. Whew. Breathe. Up. Oh man. Keep powering up, lock out at the top. 2 hands or 1. We got 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Woo! Little pedal right here. Catch your breath. Team, let's grab some water. Here we go. Woo! Cheers, y'all. Woo! All right, so back at it, circuit 3. It's a quick one. All right, team, so here is what we've got. If you have a bench, we are going to do a side step up, all right? If you don't have the bench, you're gonna do a side lunge. Stepping into it or stepping up on it. Either one is fine. Both are challenging in different ways. 2 dumbbells or 1, it is up to you. Then we're going to take it to a fly on the bench and a reverse fly. Then we're gonna add some core to all of those things in our second round, all right? So 1 or 2 weights, whatever you got for that first round. Stepping up, 1 foot up on top, 1 foot down below. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And here. So step up, fly, and then core with everything. Slowly down. Take your time. If you're with the side lunge, I just want you to lean into it, shift your weight, and then step back out. So you're pushing off of that heel, either way, pushing off of that hip. Breathe. Yes, you can. 10 seconds. Lots of high heart rate here as we finish it out strong. 3, 2, 1. Let's get to that other side. Woo! Set those weights down. Here we go. Team. Other foot up on top, or again, stepping out into your side lunge. Push out of it in 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. And here. Slow, especially as you come down. I want you to really resist it either way. Whether you're leaning into the side lunge or stepping up onto the bench, slow and controlled. So your opposite foot is not doing the work, right? It's all in that working leg. 10 seconds. And here. Whoo! And breathe. 3, 2, 1. and relax. All right, team. So with those weights, reverse fly. Let's do the reverse fly first. We're gonna take it here, wide. So upper body pull. We get those back and shoulders muscles here to here, all right? We'll take it down to the mat and add some core. Second time through. Join me here. Here we go. You may find that you need to go a little lighter on this one. Don't think of it as the same as the row, right? We're moving further away from the midline of our body. It's gonna be tougher. If you need to take it one at a time, that's an option. Or if it's just feeling too tough, wide row. Take those elbows wide right here. 10 seconds to go. Squeeze in the back of the shoulders. I know, hard for me too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, down on your bench or down on the mat. Now we do just the opposite. Chest and shoulders and tries. So we're flat on our back, we're here. All right, join me right here. Down on your back, bring those weights up, opening up like you're hugging a tree. Here we go. I know it's a quick transition into these exercises, right? And up. Right here. Yes, you can. Here we go. Boom. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, back up onto your feet. Team, here is what we've got. We're gonna take this all body weight for your lower body. You're either going 20 seconds, step up and knee, or 20 seconds, pop off, all right? So balance, core, 20 and 20. We're going right side, then right into the left side. So if you've got that bench, otherwise, let's keep it all body weight. 20 on the right, 20 on the left. Here we go. Power up, control. Drive off the top leg or push off that leg in the side lunge, right? Power, right here. Power. Yes, you can. Switch your legs. Here we go. Knee. I know it's a little hard. Had to make sure I was watching my timer right because we're splitting the time. Step up and balance. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, this one is a little tricky, but you can do it. Again, we've got 20 and 20. I'm here on my bench or down on the mat. I'm gonna lift this leg up, reverse fly, 20 seconds. Reverse fly, 20 seconds. If that's not right for you, hold it here, 20, and then 20. We'll do something similar on our back. All right, team, it's gonna be fun. Let's do it. Left foot up, right arm out. Here we go. Woo! It's a hard one. What really helps if you're on the bench, take that right foot and really hug the back of the bench. If you are on the ground, push that right toe into the ground. Right? I know. One more. Let's switch it. Other side. Push that left toe into the ground or hook it here. Right arm up, 20 seconds. In my head, this is easier. I've done this before. Whew. Pulls me off the bench. Again, sneaky core. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. All right, down on the bench or down on the mat. We're just doing exactly that, except we're gonna leave this leg down. We're going 20 seconds on this side, and then we'll switch. It is tough. It's gonna pull you, especially if you're on the bench, so use your best judgment. You do you. Are we ready? In 3, zip up that core nice and tight. 2, 20 seconds, one side. What helps me is to mirror with that other side. I know it's one of those where it would be easier with 2 weights, right? Zip up that core, try not to let it pull you. Really think about that deep core, your lower abs helping. Here we go, switch your sides right here. I know, right? Take it here. This side is harder for me. I'm gonna have to take it to more of that. This is the one you guys are gonna tell me about in the comments. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh man, you guys, harder than it looks. File that one away. Last thing, how about we finish with our bonus move, which of course is just gonna be the swing. Nothing fancy. We already got a lot of core. Let's keep it working. 30-second swing, then we cool it down. Here we go, team. Swing or deadlift. Think about that core wrapping, especially as we lock out. Shoulders back. I know you're tired, but let's finish strong. 3, 2, 1, power. Let it drop. Right here. Everything you've got, because this is it, I promise. Drive it up, lock it out, let it drop. You don't have to get that kettlebell high, you just gotta get the power from the back of the legs. Let that chest drop, keep those eyes up. Use your breath. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, swing and relax. All right, team, pedal your feet right where you are. You can either have your hands on the kettlebell on the floor. Whoo! Man, anytime I get to this position, especially at the end of the workout, I have a little deja vu, right? Because I'm here in this position a lot. Feel the stretch through the back of the legs, whatever you need to get it. Come up, hands on the top of the legs, let's roll through your back. We're gonna keep this cool down short, you guys, because we worked hard, we got it done. Leave me a comment, let me know how you are feeling. Take those legs out, stretch your back and shoulders, inside of the legs. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join us in the BodyFit by Amy app. So many things, follow me in all the places. And let me hear from you. I do read all the comments even if I can't respond, because I wanna hear from you and how you are doing. Big stretch over. Oh man, thank you for being here with me today. Reach those arms back. Please get some more stretching and mobility and flexibility on your own, because we're keeping it short here. I know, went a little longer than I thought we would, but that is okay. You crushed it. Thank you for being here today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your full body Metcon strength with weights workout. Great job, everybody.